share it out real quick. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Red Pill Rage channel. This is your boy Rage, aka Red Pill. You are tuned into the Red Pill Rage podcast. I am your host. I want to shout out to all the viewers, all the subscribers for the continuous support all throughout YouTube, Facebook, everything. A little bit under the fucking weather because the weather in New York, like I was talking to Nick, it's fucking bipolar. Like somebody give this fucking weather some pills or some shit. The weatherman's on some crack because he don't know. He don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Like it could be snowing tomorrow, whatever. Like I digress from the bullshit. I just needed to get that out. So I'm gonna try. Got the dry cough and all that crazy shit. It ain't COVID. I mean, could have been whatever the fuck. It's like some new shit going on. Like stomach was hurting, then body was hurting, then coughing out of nowhere. Like what the fuck is this? So whatever. I'm glad. I'm taking like Tylenols, like Pez dispensers, popping them bitches every fucking 6 hours, and this is the result. So. Excuse me if I cough. It's not intentional or anything. I'll try to mute myself. So, like I said, man, shout out to everybody tuning in on the live. If you don't catch it back on the playback. Special shout out to Street Talk Battle League. They're doing big things. Shout out all the battle leagues, of course. Shout out to Q. Shout out to Triple Face OG. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to Guerrilla Warzone. Shout out to Royal Echelon. Shout out to Who am I missing? I'm missing a couple. If I don't remember at the moment, it's the medication. Sorry. Shout out to y'all, man. Like I said, man, let's get right to it. We got a special guest tonight, man. We're looking forward to this. Born and raised in Lee County, Florida. I had to get that right with him. I was like, it's Florida. Let me get the right part for it. He's a father, a battle rapper, a musician, a sound engineer, a voiceover artist, an entrepreneur, a humanitarian. He's outspoken, a straight shooter, unfiltered, raw, and like I mentioned, a member of Street Talk Battle League. We got to give it up. Round of applause for the one and only Nick Genre. Sir, how are you?
What's happening, man?
What's going on, bro? How are you?
My man said humanitarian.
I didn't say, yo, bro, come on. We all humanitarians. That comes with the package.
Yeah.
No, bro. Appreciate you being here, man.
Appreciate you having me, man.
No. It's you being here is just awesome. First and foremost, bro, wanna be the first. We always try to do this on the show. Give our artists, our musician, our talent the flowers they deserve. Even if you don't hear it from like your fans, friends, family, whatever, we want to give you your flowers, man. We appreciate you, all the work you put in, all the years you put the music and your talent on showcase for people to see. You know, whether it be battle rapping, whether it be music, whatever you do, put yourself out there for us to, to appreciate you, and we want to thank you for that, man. Give you all the flowers while you still with us. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you, brother.
No, always,
Appreciate
bro. And
everything.
yeah, bro. So how was your day, man? How's everything? What you up to?
Busy day today, man. Been working all day. You know how it goes.
I
Got
hear
to
you,
pay the
bro. I hear
bills.
you. No, that's what it is, man. Um, I've been dealing with this fucking bullshit sickness, but bro, like I already know. New
Yeah.
York is going all over the fucking. I don't know what's going on, bro. Like,
It's that time of year. You know what I'm saying? It's just that time of year, man. Shit's going down right now.
is
It's
it
weird.
the
Like, it seems like it happens twice a year. It seems like it happens in the wintertime, and then it seems like it happens in summertime.
weather change or what is it?
It might be. Like, I mean, but you got like two flu seasons every year where that shit just happens. Just happens the way it happens.
Bro, this shit is fucking wild, bro. It is wild. But yeah, bro, I got this stuff lined up. So tell me, you were born and raised in Lee County, Florida. How was childhood going up there?
Simple. Uh, didn't come from a lot of money. We didn't have much money. Raised by a single mother. Uh, it's cool. Like it was cool. Like like if you don't come from money or you come from money, it don't really matter as a kid because you never really feel it. I got 3 meals a day. I had a roof over my head. Everything was cool. I didn't feel it. You know what I'm saying? But I lived in pretty much every city in the county. I've lived in the suburbs. I've lived in the slums, the ghetto, everything. I've been in the country. I've been around it all. But growing up, it was a different time. It was just a little different. Nowadays, kids are kind of like glued to their tablets or their computers or their cell phones. I didn't have a cell phone when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a cell phone in high school. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? We didn't have that shit. You had to go outside and find shit to do. Like
Mm-hmm.
we got kicked out the house in the morning. We could come back for lunch. We got kicked out again, and we come back for dinner, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoyed it. I had a good upbringing. My
Wasn't it
mother
like
worked
this,
a lot. She
Nick?
worked
Wasn't it like
hard.
simpler times without all this fucking electronics and social media and shit? Like, I'm
Yeah,
I'm 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 in the 40s, so I knew what it was. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
be outside playing with batteries and shit, just
yeah,
doing regular shit without the fucking computer and tablet like this, like.
yeah. We didn't. I mean, we had. We, I had a Nintendo.
Hmm.
Like we had Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? We play with the neighbors' kids, and I was always a couple years behind. Like
Hmm.
I got the Nintendo when the Sega Genesis was coming out.
Same, yeah.
You know,
Feel you on that.
it is what it is, man. I
Bro.
wouldn't change it for nothing.
Nah, that's the best times growing up, man. I feel bad for the people the kids that can't experience that. The regular times, not
Yeah,
everything's all electronic. You just on the web the whole fucking day. There was
I
no internet. Like at a certain point, I don't know when internet started, not the exact year, but before that, bro, it was
mm.
you were outside talking to people. You were interacting.
Internet picked up mid '90s.
Hmm.
I think the first line we had to get online was like remember the AOL discs. It was like that,
The
like
free
everybody got
joints.
AOL. Yeah, yeah. You find them fucking everywhere. Like we had 20 of them in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But yeah, man. No, nowadays kids have this TikTok, YouTube Reel, Facebook Short, like caricature of what life is,
Mm-mm.
and that's not real life.
Mm-mm.
I feel bad because a lot of kids that are growing up right now, they're gonna really understand what it is when they get a little older and they have to actually go through grown people shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Bro, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
If internet shut down worldwide for like 2 days, you think people killing themselves?
A lot.
Bro, it's not funny, but it's funny. It's like,
A
wow.
lot. Well, I mean, not to get too much in the rabbit hole with this shit, but
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
um, the way technology is advancing
Hmm.
is one day we're gonna integrate that technology with us on a physical level. All
Mm.
right. This is just the beginning of it.
Hmm.
Having this in your hand
Hmm.
all the time, it basically makes you a cyborg. You know, Elon Musk had an interview, and I really found that kind of like, I don't want to say eye opening, but it made me think.
Mhm.
You know, like you can look up anything you want. It's in your hands. It gives you the answer in real time. It tells you where to go. It has all your phone numbers, pictures, um, everything.
Mhm.
And that's just the beginning of where things are going to go further down the line.
That's scary, bro.
You know, it can be. I mean, because it's the,
Shit.
the less the less we do physical work, the less we get out there and we know what it is to have a work ethic,
Mm.
the poorer people are going to become.
Mm.
You know, because you're going to have a bunch of, even now, like now, I'm a manager for a company.
Mhm.
It's hard as fuck to find good help now.
Oh yeah.
Like, and these are kids that grew up like a generation after me. Just imagine those coming up. Like the ones coming up right now, it's gonna be tough
Oh
for
my
them.
God.
Like
The entitlement, and the laziness. Shit,
oh my
bro.
God, yeah,
That's
that
gonna
shit's
be.
it's getting rough.
Oh, I gotta actually clean that toilet. Yeah. You know, I clean no toilet before. The
Nah,
fuck?
they did on when they play Roblox or something.
Oh yeah, Roblox. Everything on Roblox.
You know what I'm
Like
saying? Like
no,
they
in real
did all
life,
that shit.
hands and knees under the toilet. Like
But yeah,
shit. Like that's you show like true work ethic. Like you know what I mean? But yeah, now that was a good take, bro. I appreciate that. Nick, how was the music scene in on Fort Myers, Lee County? Did you just find it easy to get into it, or you were
abysmal.
Oh, what really?
All right, so being in South Florida,
Hmm.
you've got a couple of hubs, a couple of music hubs in Florida. Orlando's big, Miami's big, um, even like St. Petersburg has a little bit of a nice scene, you know, over there close to Lake Spring Hill and stuff like that. Fort Myers, we had, you know, it was like Texas. When Texas was first getting on the map, they had to do everything. Like we didn't have, you don't have a record label down the street that you can walk to.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know how like in New York City, you're gonna find a record label on like every corner.
Hmm.
You know, everybody's doing music. Down here, it's just different. You had it was more. You had to go looking for it.
Mm.
You know, and me personally, you know, I used to fuck around in high school, and you know, we used to fuck around. Like I had this, I had this real nasty Pentium computer,
Hmm.
and I don't mean nasty in a good way.
Oh shit. Okay.
We had a $15 Walmart microphone, and we
Hmm.
used to just spend every free night recording music on the computer. Didn't even mix it. Didn't because we
Hmm.
didn't know what that was. We had no idea what the fuck that was at that
Hmm.
point. We just recorded. Then we had a Haitian club downtown Fort Myers. It was a Haitian restaurant during the day, like a Caribbean restaurant, and
Hmm.
then at night they take the tables out. There was a dance floor, a stage. They would have music shows. So we would
Hmm.
get up there and do open mics. And there, you know, we got a city right next to us called Cape Coral. It's like 5 minutes drive. They got, you know, some pool halls that you could do that stuff in. You know, the open mics. There's a couple open mics. Like
Hmm.
that's really it. And but we had a lot of artists with talent, but a very hard. It was very much a struggle to try to get any kind of exposure for anything. You know, we
Hmm.
had in our city we had two artists that we considered making it big, and we don't really claim one of them because one
Hmm.
of one of them doesn't really show much love to our city, and that's Plies.
Oh wow.
You know,
Mm.
Plies is from our city. Plies went to the high school in this city,
Hmm.
but he doesn't. You know, you never really hear him saying Fort Myers in his music and stuff. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? I think maybe he's got one song, maybe.
Hmm.
And then we have a guy named Frank Linney. Frank Linney is the guy that we considered a success to us. Like he was the person that we tried to model ourselves after when it came to making music.
Okay.
You know, and then we had couple other dudes, dude named Trigger, um, Wix, Fire. We had a couple. We had a couple people that we like to like mold ourselves after and try to follow in their footsteps. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we didn't have a ton of people for that. But we still like you still people find a way to congregate together and make something happen.
Mm.
Like no matter what, you still find a way. So we found a way. We just did what we did. And the internet is really what helped us, I think, the most. Because with the internet, everything is right there in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't have to go. I don't have to go to Orlando now to try to do something, or Miami. You know, Miami was like the musical hub for Florida. I mean, anybody knows, like Miami was it. But we had, you know, you probably know this. You know what I'm saying? We Trick Daddy,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Trina.
JT Money, Trina, Luke, Two Live Crew,
Mm.
69 Boys, 95 South. Like we had a lot of people in that area from a long time ago, and then you know others came out obviously, but it's just the way it was. But we made do, you know. And nowadays it's way easier. Like you can do everything from the computer.
Mm.
Except for, you know, if you're gonna go out and perform, you gotta go out and perform in person and set yourself up for that. But you know, I don't really do too much of that these days. So
I got you.
yeah.
Nick, just to piggyback off that, appreciate your answer. Has music always been a big part of your life, or something you were good at, but you still had like other stuff that you were good at as well? You know, like how some people say I'm good at basketball,
Mm.
but I like football, but I could always fall back on basketball. You know what I mean? Was that something like to music to you?
If it wasn't music, I was actually pretty good at drawing.
Oh,
Yeah,
bro.
I was pretty good at drawing and sketch art and stuff like that.
Hmm.
But music, um, I got my first taste of it from my older sister. My older sister she didn't give it to me, but I found it. She had a tape from Too Short called Short
Mm-hmm.
But Funky.
Mm-hmm.
And I listened to it. And, you know, my mother raised us on old people shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Beatles and the Eagles and rock and, you know, that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But my sister, she had this tape. I listened to it after I stole it from her. And I dug it. I
Mm-hmm.
really, I let her know. And she ended up getting me a couple of tapes. One was Run DMC Down with the King,
Mm.
and one was Slam from Onyx.
Oh.
And when I heard Slam from Onyx, that it's like opening up a whole new world. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? Like
man.
this shit was crazy. Like to me,
Mm.
them and Run DMC, they were both crazy to me. And from there, it just kind of grew. You know, being from the South, a lot of our influences come from people like Master P, No Limit, Cash Money Records. Since they're Southern, that was kind of big to us. You know,
Mm.
Atlanta too. A lot of Outkast, Goody Mob. You know, the Dungeon Family. Like a lot of the Dungeon Family dudes. And you know, it just grew. It grew. I wrote my first rap when I was 11 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it was a little, you know, it was like my first little try at some bullshit. It was some bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
start somewhere. I didn't really get even slightly serious about it until I was like 16. And even then, we were just fucking around. You know, it was just fucking around. But
Mm-hmm.
music has always had a big part of my life. I deal with it in all aspects, not just making music, but also sound engineering. Not just sound engineering, but I'm a huge car audio enthusiast.
Mm.
You know, so music's always been a big part of me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Okay, so it's always been in your life as some kind of
Oh yeah,
way. So
yeah,
that's awesome. That shows your passion, your love for it, man. It was always following you. You know, it was like it's always there. So that's always a good thing, man. Um, let's just go to the next question. The battle rap question. your style, bro. When I hear your rapping and even the battle rapping stuff and the music, you remind me a mixture of these artists, Coogee Rap and Big Pun. Like if you mix them together, that formula is what you, and then the punchlines. I think Pun did it more than Coogee Rap, but Coogee Rap flow is crazy. You know, of course, you know what Coogee Rap is. That's like one of my favorites, and Big Pun's up there, obviously. But yeah, you give me that them two. That's what you sound like to me, and that shit crazy to me. Like, and your cadence, bro. Like your cadence is, you know how to deliver the shit too. It's like there's art to it. You know what I mean? How you
Yeah.
say it. You gotta say it with, with vigor.
You gotta mean what you say.
Exactly. There we
You know what
go.
I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. But
You gotta mean what you say.
you gotta mean what you say. What was it about battle rap that captured your interest?
Let's see. My first glimpse into battle rap was actually online. Back when I was, fuck, maybe around 17, 18 years old. Um, we used to go into these chat rooms and we used to rap in the chat rooms, fuck around back when text was kind of at its infancy. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of just starting up. Um, that's where I met Quentin. Like I've known Quentin for like 24, 25 years probably now.
Oh wow.
Like forever. And we got into it. And actually, Quentin was one of my first big, I don't want to say a rival, but competitor. He was one of my first big competitors. We battled each other. And Quentin, he don't fuck around with music now, but he used to be really fucking nasty. Like he really could think up some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but that's what kind of drew me in. And then I just kind of never, I just kind of never left it alone. Like I just kept going with it. And I think that mixed with my musical influences just so happened to create the right recipe for me to get into it the way I did. And then I used to watch old grind time battles, and I found that shit funny as hell. Like it was different. It was more about comedy at that point. And then I got into I think the first like street battle I think I saw was Murder Mook versus Sirius Jones,
Mm-hmm.
and that was like I was like that's dope. Like that's fucking that was fire to me. Like I was like, all right, that's kind of where I wanted to take myself, because I consider myself a funny dude within normal range of anybody. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like I'm a funny dude, but I'm not like super super funny dude. But the aggression shit I can do
Mm-hmm.
because that's it's just a part of who I am. I can be a very aggressive person, especially when I was a teenager. I was a very aggressive person a lot of the time. I was very much a jackass, so just kind of went in good. But that's really what drew me in, and it was funny you brought up Pun and Coogee Rap because those were Big Pun was definitely probably my biggest influence when it came to rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was like the biggest influence. I studied his flow. Coogee Rap was also another one because Coogee Rap was one of the dudes that started experimenting with multi-syllablics in a
Mm-hmm.
very smooth way. Very smooth. The punchlines came in when I started listening to Chino XL.
Ooh.
Like Chino X, when I heard Chino XL, the first song I heard from him was a song called Nunca,
Mm.
and that song is fucking crazy. Like it's just him spitting bars for like 4 minutes.
I gotta listen to that shit now.
You've never heard Nunca?
I have never heard
You've
it.
got to listen
I'm
to it.
gonna listen to it.
I
Give you my
listened to
word.
that song first, and then I went back and I listened to his first album. Like
Mm-hmm.
he had "Here to Save You All," "Told You So,"
Mm-hmm.
and then he had the one with I forget the name of it, the one that had Killer Priest on it. They had a song on there um, called "Beast," and that was fucking crazy.
Mm.
But that kind of like molded me to help me get into the punchlines.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I was a big big fan of Mos Def.
Mm.
Like Mos Def has a certain flavor to him, a certain. It's weird because he has aggression about him, but it's not mad.
Hmm.
You know, like he never seems pissed off, but he's got an aggression to him. You know, it's just
Yeah.
it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really got me into that, and then it just went from there. You know, I just practice makes perfect. You know,
Yeah, man. No, yeah, that's
that's
great.
how it is.
Great rappers, man. Those are all great rappers, and they're all distinct too. They don't sound like each other. You know what I mean? They all
Yeah,
got their different style. Like that's dope. Um,
definitely.
and like you mentioned, Nick, you do sound engineering. You make beats as well, right? You make
Hmm.
beats. Um, this is a co.
I don't make beats.
Okay,
I do mixing and mastering of music.
okay. Um, so let me. It was a double-sided question for that. As far as making music, like when you make music, you listen to the beat first, or you just write your lyrics, and also for battle rapping, how you prepare for your.
Always the beat first.
Okay, always the beat first.
Always the beat.
Mhm.
Any musician who is worth their weight in salt
Mhm.
will tailor their verse to the beat,
Mm.
not tailor the beat to their verse.
Mm.
You know, the beat is there to be ridden. It's there to be twisted. It's there to be played around with. A lot, and I know a couple of dudes that like to write before they rap on a beat, and when they do that, part of the verse sounds fire,
Mhm.
and then there are parts that are offbeat.
Mm.
You can tell, like it was not made for this beat,
Mhm.
you know. So you write to the beat, and I always
Okay.
write the chorus first.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta write what you're gonna write about. You gotta know what you're gonna write about before you can write about it. You know what I'm
And
saying?
it has to sound, like you said, has to sound on flowing with the beat. Like you
Yeah,
have to
it
have
has to go
some
together
kind of
well.
flow.
Yeah, has to go together well.
Mhm.
You know, otherwise you just get a lot of you know, a lot of people have a lot of talent that they just don't know how to harness properly. So the
Mm.
music comes out sounding chopped up or unfinished, or it's just missing something.
Mhm.
You know, it's just lacking something, or it has a certain corny sound to it that they can't seem to get past in the recording process.
Mm.
That's all has to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
And Nick, like a double-sided question to that. In battle rap, when you prepare for your opponent, you do a lot of research on them, or no need? You got enough from a couple of other songs.
I normally never do research on them.
Damn,
I normally don't. I might do a little bit. Like
that sir, that's
I don't
savagery, sir. Like that's
I don't dig into
crazy.
people's personal lives. Like
Mm-hmm.
my last opponent, Phantom.
Mm-hmm.
Quentin showed me a music video of his
Mm-hmm.
where I saw him wearing white clown makeup, you know, clown's wig.
Yeah.
That's all I needed. Like I didn't need nothing else. I didn't need to watch. You know, Quentin gave me a few facts about him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't use them.
Oh shit.
I didn't need them. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying that that's not the way everybody should do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that I never would study somebody. It
Mm-hmm.
just really depends on who I'm battling. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm battling somebody and say me and this person have a personal beef, like a real legit beef, and we're gonna battle each other. It's in my nature to want to hurt his feelings the most I can. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be in my nature to look for that. So I'm gonna look for stuff on him.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm battling MC and search your name here, I'm just gonna punchline the shit out of you. You're not gonna be able to beat me with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because there's no personal that I haven't heard about me a million times. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's cool because there's no paperwork you're ever gonna find on me.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing illegal you're ever gonna find on me.
Mm-hmm.
There's never gonna be any shifty shit that you're ever gonna find on me.
Mm-hmm.
So any personal that you have on me, it's either fake or I've heard it before.
Mm-hmm.
And that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
People do what they do. They say what they say.
You think artist goes personal, they have no talent, or you like, or it's just
No, I
you
don't
trying
think
to
that.
take no.
I think sometimes the personal route is the most genius way to go.
Hmm.
You know, case in point, Big K versus I forgot his name already. What's the dude? The career he ended.
Uh,
Uh,
Britain? No.
no, Big K and the dude that was a snitch. I can't remember his name because his name's not that important.
Okay.
Um, but he literally, I'm gonna find it now because I gotta say it. Adi Boom, that's it. Adi Boom. Sorry.
Mm.
Big K versus Adi Boom.
Mhm.
Adi Boom was a snitch. He had paperwork on him.
Oof.
Big K literally passed out the paperwork and rapped the paperwork to him in the crowd.
Oh my God.
There was not a ton of punchlines in there, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was like the most damning thing you can possibly do. His career is it's gone. Like you're never gonna find Adi Boom battling again. It's gone.
Wow.
Sometimes the personal route is the most genius way to go,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the personal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 99% of the time, people come with fake personals.
Mm-hmm.
Because 99% of the time, nobody knows you in real life.
True.
I had a dude in the battle, a battle that I had on Street Talk, talking to me about living in Indiana or something. I ain't ever been to Indiana in my fucking life.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there like listening to him say this, and I'm like, where you get this?
You got the wrong info, like buddy.
Yeah.
Google. You
Like, all
Google's
right,
fucking.
say it. It's cool. It don't mean nothing to me. So
Oh my God. Yeah, like you said, it's got to depend on the actual. They gotta be real personals. It can't be no fake shit, like
can't be no
made
fake.
up
It's gotta be real.
to push your lyrics further. Like whatever you're trying to do over there, like the shit ain't working. So, Nick, what are your thoughts of the state of music and battle rap currently?
Which one? The state of music or the state of battle rap?
Um, let's go with. I kind of want to do both.
Both.
Uh,
Okay.
start with either or. Let's battle
The
rap
state of
or music.
music.
Yeah, let's do the state of music in general.
I think music is oversaturated now.
Mm.
I think that it's almost gotten to the point to where everybody has done everything so much and recycled it so many times that the ability to find originality is almost impossible now. All right, it's almost impossible. Even you know, people stealing other people's names and styles like directly. Like for example, uh, Little Nas X, when he named himself Little Nas X, really?
Yeah, I don't understand that at all.
We have a Nas already. Like, why would you literally do something like that? Or there's another artist that's going around and they literally took the name of a legend and put it in their name.
Mm.
Like, I don't care what kind of message you're trying to convey,
Mm-hmm.
or you say you're trying to convey, because I don't believe it. You say you're trying to convey a message. When you come with anything other than originality, it's fake.
Yeah.
There's an agenda behind it. There's some kind of personal need behind it. Now, if you're doing music to pay your bills, I'm not going to knock that. Do what you got to do to pay your bills. Cool. It's good. Me personally, I don't make music to pay my bills. I make music to make music that I want to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I think the current state of affair in music is there's not enough lyricists. There's not enough depth. There's too much. It's too much people. It's too much of people trying to make a money grab. Everybody's just trying to make the bag. They're just trying to make money on everything they do. I mean, even like these fucking the Island Boys.
Mm.
Like these guys got famous for not even having a song. Like they literally had nothing. They just were sitting in a pool, rapping some fucking garbage.
Bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, just garbage. And for some reason, people are that retarded that they back this. You know what I'm saying? That's where I think music's at. It's all gimmicks. It's all gimmicks, and I want to make it's all about the money. Battle rap. This is not going to be a very popular opinion with a lot of people, but I think battle rap is on the decline.
Mhm.
I think the golden age and the silver age and the bronze age have passed. I think every big match that we want to see has passed. Every ounce of originality has been used.
Mhm.
You know, there's everybody and their mother is starting, and this is in real life. Like everybody and their mother is starting a battle league, and you know, it's cool that you put a lot of money behind something and you bring in these battle rappers and you pay them a shit ton of money to try to make your card big, but there's just something not authentic about it compared to like the URLs and the grind times and the KOTDs and RBE. You know, they built themselves up from the ground up without doing that. You know, a lot of these battlers came up with them. Nowadays, everybody just says, "Oh, I have a duck shit battle league. I'm gonna pay this money, and I'm gonna get Big K to do a one rounder over here with my number one guy, Horace P. McTitties,
Mhm.
and it's gonna be a great battle, and it gets 10,000 views. That's it.
Mhm.
You know, I think it's cool if you're trying to build something. That's what Street Talk is trying to do. Street Talk is trying to build something a little different from the ground up. We're trying to bring in battlers from other countries,
Mhm.
you know, to just really build something different. And I tell you, there's a lot of talent. We've currently tapped a lot into New Zealand, Nigeria,
Mhm.
South Africa, and there is just a shitload of talent down there,
Mhm.
you know, over there in those places that don't get the attention. You know, they just don't get the attention that they deserve, that they work for, and you know, that's where I think battle rap's at right now. I think it's on a decline. I think you're gonna see, like anything, it's got peaks and valleys.
Yeah.
It'll go down, come up, go down, come up, go down, come up. You know, same thing with rap music. Rap music had its declines and its upbringings throughout the different decades. And it's just the way it is.
No, Nick, I appreciate your answer on that because you straight up said how it's supposed to be said. And we got of course you mentioned Street Talk. We got shout out Q, shout out Triple Face OG, shout out Nick Genre. That we talk about peaks. Street Talk is peaks. We bringing this shit up. Like we bringing this shit up. Shout out to them, man. Yeah, Q. Shout out to Q, man. He's watching. Shout out to Triple Face OG. But yeah, man, Street Talk's doing their thing, man. Got to give it up for them. This is another question. Do you feel a lot of rappers' egos get in the way of them reaching their full potential?
Yes, yes.
Could you say an example but not give a name? I mean, you could give a name, but don't you don't have to,
No,
Nick.
I'm not
No,
gonna do
no.
that. But I don't think it's the fact that they. I think some battlers get a little bit of skill, then they grow the ego,
Mm.
and now you can't tell them nothing.
Oh, okay.
And all it does is hold them back. You know, when we do the battle, you know, we watch the battles and we give reviews to the battles. A lot of people look at me and tell me I'm an asshole. I'm just an honest person.
Mhm.
I know how good I am. I know that I can give a fair rating on this stuff. And that's all I'm going to give you. If I think your performance was great, I'm going to be the first person jumping up out the seat saying, God damn. If I think it's trash, I'm gonna tell you your bird shit. Like, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people, the ego doesn't hold them back, so to speak, from becoming their best. The ego stops them in their tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just stops them in their tracks. You know, one dude, um, and I won't say no names, but people tend to take things really personal, and they even get online and start making threats to people, start saying they're gonna do stuff to somebody. You know, that just tells me that you're a very weak person. You know, when you tell me, like you tell me you're gonna come see me, don't tell me you're gonna come see me. Just come see me.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. Just come and see me. I'm not that hard to find.
Yeah.
You know, if you really got an issue because of something I said to you online, come see me. And if you want to throw down and have a fade, we'll have a fade. It don't matter to me. But don't, weak shit. It just makes you look emotional. It makes you look real emotional when you get on there and you say, man, my bars weren't trash. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's trash. My shit's the best. You're booing the best shit in the world. Sounds like Cassidy when he's battling Homeboy. You're
Read it.
booing the best shit in the world. No, we're booing trash. Like, you spit garbage. When you spend a good chunk of your verse trying to copy Arsenal's disrespect style
Mm-hmm.
and just saying disrespectful things for the shock value of it. Oh, I'm gonna throat fuck your auntie in front of your niece and kill your mother in front of your. You're not saying shit.
Yeah.
It's not affecting nothing. You know, take the criticism for what it is and move forward. I've been told by Quentin within this past month.
Mm.
He'll pull something out and tell me, yeah, I didn't like that. I thought that was ass. He'll say you could have done better on that. You know, okay. Take into account and move forward with it. I think the ego stops people dead in their tracks and makes them look emotional. That's what I think.
No, I appreciate that, Nick. And then taking constructive criticism is a good skill to have, right? Being able to take it in and then just use the weakness to your strengths. Fuck.
Yeah.
If you tell me I'm trash, I need to rewrite my whole scheme book because it ain't working.
The
Nobody.
only way to get better is to be told you need to do better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and for you to realize it for yourself. You know, just ask my ex-wife; she'll tell you.
Oh my goodness. Stop, Nick.
Hey, I'm just saying, it is what it is.
But
You know
no, I'd rather be told my shit trash, send it home, nobody fucks with it, then I'll go back to the board and find a new way. What's gonna work? If that don't work, try again. That don't work, you know what? This ain't for me. I can't rap. I'm gonna go do something else. I'm gonna
Well,
keep it moving.
I mean, the thing is nobody ever starts out being the best.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even me, I'm not the best. I've been doing this for over 20 years. I'm not the best. There's people that can wrap circles around me. You know, I just know I can wrap circles around a lot of fucking people.
Mm-hmm.
But we all start from the level of trash.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody begins the journey in the company cleaning the toilets.
Yeah. Nobody starts at the top. You're right. You 100%.
Take it like a man and move with it.
You're right. You're right. Not to dwell on this topic but these are questions that like they need to be answered, and you're the person to do this for us. Does complacency or laziness play a role, and why deprive yourself of your talent? Like this is,
Yes, a lot of people get lazy and complacent. And I notice a lot of battlers use it as an excuse to say why they lost.
Mm.
I noticed that too. The fact of the matter is, and I've been guilty of this myself before. If when you're given the assignment, you don't put in the work, you don't have the work ethic to get it done properly, then you're lazy. It's laziness. You know, a lot of battle rappers, we have one. This is funny story. We had one. He got his ass whipped on the
Shit.
league, and he had the balls to say, "I never give exclusive bars on the first battle with the league."
Oh, I know who this is.
What kind of trash ass answer is that? What excuse is that?
Hmm.
One, it's a lie because I know that's the best you can fucking do. That literally is the best you can do. Don't sit there and try to play the game and say that damn bullshit. Just take your loss and move on with it.
Hmm.
You know, and that right there is how people deprive themselves from getting better,
Hmm.
and they soil their legacy because they all have talent. All of them have talent. Everybody in the league has talent,
Hmm.
from the weakest person in the league to the strongest. They all have a degree of talent.
Hmm.
You know, so why tarnish it?
Yeah, I agree
You
with
know,
that though. What you gonna bring, especially your first time? Bring some hot, some hot fire
well,
shit. Like,
it was a lie. He brought the hottest shit he could bring. He tried to make it seem like, oh, I didn't bring exclusives because it's my first time. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. That's a cop out. That's a lie.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta agree with you on that. I would want to bring my best work, and especially I'm trying to make an impression on you guys. Oh, like, damn, he's okay. Not the best, not the worst, but okay. Oh my god. All right. So this is another question, just freestyle question I think you did on your live. I don't know. I heard it somewhere, but I wanted to that you said even the worst MCs are necessary.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And I wanted you to really explain why are they necessary, even the worst.
Because one day the worst can become the best.
Mm, damn,
You
that's
know,
a good fucking answer.
we all start out as the worst.
Mhm.
You know, you think LeBron James was scoring 30 points a game when he was 10?
No, no.
You know, we all start out as the worst rapper in the league is just as necessary as the best rapper.
Mhm.
Because that worst rapper in the league, he can be the gatekeeper.
Mm,
You got to get past him to get into the league, possibly.
okay.
Or if you want to be a dickhead about it,
Mhm.
everybody needs somebody to clown.
Oh, damn. I mean,
It just is
a
what
lot of
it
that
is.
shit goes on in these chats, bro. I know you.
You know what
I know
I'm
you're up in the chats. You see what goes on in
saying?
these
Yeah.
fucking chats are
Sometimes it
ruthless.
just is what it is. You know what I'm
I
saying?
gotta mute these shits, man. You fucking up my day. I be pulling it over just to laugh, like, dog, man. Come on, this ain't it all day. I gotta see grass. Hey, people, touch grass. Don't look at the screen. On touch grass. Inhale air from
They do
outside.
it. They do it to themselves, man. Yeah, and it's me. I'm a jackass by nature.
Oh my god, you go crazy in those fucking chats, sir. You are a
So
savage,
if I
relentless,
see if I see
relentless.
the opening, I'm going through that
Yeah, you
bitch,
put that
man.
fucking bulldozer truck right through that motherfucker
I got you, bro. I
and
got
then
you.
reverse park. It's just like,
I got you.
bro. Oh my god. All right, Nick. Nick, if you had any advice to give to new artists coming up, knowing what you know now, the experience and knowledge and wisdom you picked up in the game, what would you give them as a little advice to look out for? Even if it's music, battle rap, whatever.
Uh, in music,
Okay.
um, if you want to make music something profitable, learn how to keep your overhead as small as possible. That means don't waste money paying for studios. Make your own studio.
Mm.
Don't waste money having somebody else mix and master your music when you can do it yourself for free. Don't sign a contract if there's nothing in that contract that you can't do yourself. You know, don't ever put yourself in a position to where you're going to be in debt. All right. A lot of I know it's not as bad now because there's a lot more. Um, Everything's a lot more independent now, which is good. That's good. But you imagine what it's like for. You remember the group TLC?
Yeah.
We'll take TLC for example.
Okay.
TLC went multi-platinum on their albums, and they were broke. Put themselves in a bad position. That is the first thing that anybody trying to move up in music does, is they are too willing to put themselves in a bad position to gamble on themselves. There's nothing wrong with gambling on yourself, but do it based in reality. You're not Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
You're not Eminem. In order to do something big like that through that route is like winning the lottery. You can do it, but do it yourself. Do everything yourself. Work yourself. If you want to make something out of music, learn every aspect of music from recording to distribution.
Mm.
Learn it all. Knowledge is a motherfucker when you have it. All right. Also, know if you have a chance. Get people's opinions on your music. If people tell you that you're not good enough to do it, a lot of people, and I know you're not going to want to hear this because you're going to say to yourself, I want to prove them wrong. Cool. No. If a lot of people tell you that you are not good enough to do it, keep it as a hobby. Go to school and get a good career. You know, I did some studying up back years ago, and the average independent music artist who lived on the road 24/7, 365, they made the equivalency of a $12 per hour job.
Wow.
Okay.
That's insane.
Not only that, but when you are on the road 365, you don't have a residence. Okay? You don't have a car. You don't have anything except for you, your clothes, and a bank account. So you really don't have a chance to amount anything. You know? It may be a fun life, it may be a very stressful life. But just know what you're getting yourself into before you decide it's worth it for you to do it. And if you decide it's worth it for you to do it, you have my blessings. Go do it and have fun with it. But just know what you're doing with yourself before you do it.
Damn, Nick, you're dropping jewels. See, that's why I like your straightforwardness. You're not with the cookie cutter shit. I'm gonna tell
No.
you how it fucking is. And
I decided a long time ago. I had people telling me that I could make music a life, and I didn't see it.
mhm,
I saw myself a little more reality based and said to myself, you know what? If I could rap the way I rap now back in the 80s, yes. In the 90s, yes. Now, no. Everybody can rap like that. There's so many people nowadays that can rap good. That it's just keep it. I had to keep it more reality based. I prefer security, over that risk, especially when when you have kids. When you have a kid, you got to be secure.
yeah,
Your daughter can't eat the backpack on the road.
exactly.
You know?
100%. Nah, Nick, I appreciate that answer, man. We always keep it at 100%, always. And Nick, we've come to the most difficult part of the interview, bro. Uh, this is called 10 questions with Nick genre. Are you ready, sir? 10 questions. They're hard hitting.
You
Are you
say
ready for
10 or
10?
10?
Just yes. 10 quick 10 questions. Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's start with number 10. Since you like car speakers. I Googled car speakers for the first time ever in my fucking life, and I hope I got it right. Better car speaker, Focal K2 Power or JL Audio C2-650. Did I get any of that right?
Yeah.
Bro,
Focal. Focal
huh?
would be my answer. JL Audio is a good brand, but it's overpriced in my opinion. Focal has a lot of clarity
Okay.
and a lot of engineering behind it. And so does JL. Don't get me wrong. JL has a lot of engineering behind their stuff, but Focal does too. And I think it's Focal's expensive too, but I think Focal's more worth the money.
Better sound quality and
In
hit
my
you with the
opinion.
bass, right? With the boom, boom.
Well, the bass is made by subwoofers.
Oh, okay.
That's
See, I don't
different.
know shit about that. No, but I appreciate. I'm glad I got this shit right, man. I was like, he likes car speakers. Just put the question in there. All right, number 9. Better liquor in your opinion, Hennessy or Tequila 1800?
I don't drink.
Okay. Better water, Poland Spring or vitamin water?
Oh, I've only had vitamin water.
Mm, I like vitamin water.
My
I
favorite
can't.
water is Icelandic.
Shout out to Icelandic. Who give him a sponsorship like right the fuck now. You better do that, Icelandic. All right. Dragon Ball Z or Naruto? Oh, how do you
Dragon
say the other
Ball.
one? Naruto?
I don't know. I can't stand Naruto. I think it's pronounced Naruto.
Naruto or
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z?
I've seen everything there is Dragon Ball. Period.
Okay, so question answered. Okay. If you had to choose, would you rather date someone with bad manners or bad breath?
Bad breath. You can fix breath. You can't fix manners.
Ooh. You're right though. I thought about that question. Like, how do you fix manners? If
Can't
they
fix manners.
you
If
can't
you
fix
raise
manners.
trash, you're trash.
That is true. That is fucking true. All right. Who's that we at? We're at number 7. You're in a street fight and you need a partner for this. Are you going with Conor McGregor or John Jones?
John Jones.
You're not going with Irishman.
Nah,
What the
John
fuck?
Jones. John Jones has a much bigger stature and a
Yeah.
much better reach.
Yeah, let's say if you got another big dude. I mean, you handle him, but then, yeah. John Jones, yeah. He'll fucking kill somebody straight up.
If we're fighting
All right.
small guys, I'll go with McGregor.
McGregor, yeah. If we were in a shit talking contest, I think McGregor would
Yeah,
win by himself.
McGregor would do it.
All right, number 6. Who in your opinion is the best battle rapper you ever heard?
Hmm. The best that I ever heard. I tell you what, I'll break it down like this.
Mhm.
My favorite battle rapper is Big K.
Hmm.
The best round I ever heard was from Sue Surf
Versus who?
versus Geechee Gotti.
Which round was it on that? I'm
The
gonna have to
first round.
Okay, the first round. I saw that battle. I gotta rewatch that.
His first round was
One of the best you ever heard,
it was a master class in crowd control and lyricism.
bro. And Geechee is no slouch too.
Nah, Geechee's nasty as fuck.
Surfers,
You know,
no,
no
right there,
disrespect. But yeah,
no.
my favorite battle rapper is Big K.
Look up Big K. All right, so
Big
your
K's
favorite
fine.
battle rappers get K.
You want
Okay,
a good battle to watch is Big K versus Immaculate.
Big K
Versus
versus
just put
Ilmac.
Ilmac. Big K
Ilmac.
versus Ilmac.
Okay,
That's like a great starter battle to watch.
I just watched A Ward versus Vixen the Assassin. Oof.
Big K beat the absolute shit out of A Ward.
What? Big K beat? I gotta.
Absolute dog shit out of him.
That's why he mentioned it in that battle with Vixen. He's like he took an L to K or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that because A Ward is nasty, bro, and he don't even curse.
No disrespect to A Ward, he's nasty too.
Shit,
He'd probably whoop my ass up.
I gotta watch. So Big K cooked him.
Yeah, cooked the fuck out of him. It was bad. It was
Yo,
rough.
if you cook at A Ward, you gotta come with the shit. I'm gonna watch that.
It was rough.
I'm gonna
It
watch
really
that
was.
like after this, like Shaq's. All right, number 5. If you had to listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good question, man.
Any genre, no pun intended.
One song, the rest of my life, period.
I got so many, bro. I can't even. I'd rather just die.
All right. I will go. Fuck, that's a tough question, man. I gotta pick one.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. It's your show.
I
I'll give you
I
two.
will two. All right. I will go with even that's hard, man.
Right, fuck it. Three, man. Three. Come
Yeah,
on.
I'll say can we? I'll say album.
All right, so 3 albums.
One album.
One. All right, bet.
If I had to listen to one album for the
Okay.
rest of my life, it would be Twister Adrenaline Rush.
Ooh. Okay.
That'd be the one.
Okay, that would be the one album you listen to, but you don't got one song.
If I gotta pick one
An
song,
R&B. How about an R&B song? Make it
an
easy.
R&B song,
There's so many I like.
um, eh, I don't R&B song. I would have to go with something old school.
Mhm.
Um, it's gonna sound really fucking old.
Mhm.
I would go with Noah from the Jubilaires.
I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, that
Noah from the
sounds.
Jubilaires they were a four-man group from Florida,
Mhm.
and they had the first camera recorded rap in a song ever.
Oh wow.
But they're singers. It was they were R&B singers.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
I
If
gotta
I
check
had to
them
pick a
out.
song, that would be the one R&B song. If I had to
Mm.
pick a rap song,
Hmm.
I'll go with Many Men from 50 Cent.
Oh, yo, that album has so many.
Yeah. But that song itself has the perfect catchy sound to it.
Many men.
Yeah, it's just perfect.
You could just sing the hook and you hear
Yeah,
the beat. Like,
yeah, and you're good.
oh my God. All right. What's the number four? What's the one thing you can't live without?
My daughter.
Mm, great answer. All right. This one, I did research. If your dog could talk, what's the most embarrassing? Hold on. Hold on, Nick. Let me get through. Hold on. If your dog could talk, what's the most embarrassing thing it would say about you? There we go. Didn't think I knew you had a dog, huh? No, I knew.
Yeah, I got a dog. He's watched me take a shit plenty of times.
Okay, so that yeah, I was, that worked. I don't want to go any deeper. All right, number two. Oh man, that won't kill me. All right, number two. Better movie, Goodfellas or Casino?
Goodfellas.
Damn. I'm a Casino bro. I watched the Casino so many times.
I like them both. They both badass movies.
But Goodfellas is up there though.
Yeah,
You can't.
Goodfellas is it for me, man. That's the that's the top tier for gangster movies.
Yeah, yeah, it has to be. It has to. Oh. Going into number one question. Scarface or Blood In, Blood Out?
Blood in, blood out.
Oh, come on. Not even
How do you even
Scarface.
know? How do you even know about blood in, blood out?
Bro, I'm 40 plus. What? Come on.
Damn.
Bro, I know
How
about
can you
Blood In, Blood
pick?
Out.
How can you pick Scarface over blood in, blood out?
Bro, Scarface was. Come on.
Sangre por sangre. Come on, bro.
I know, yeah. Of course, Blood In, Blood Out is there, but Scarface is right. It's right there.
See, here's what I never liked about Scarface.
Okay.
Fantastic movie,
Mm-hmm.
classic, straight up classic.
Mm-hmm.
You have a white guy playing a Cuban.
Yeah.
You have an Italian guy playing a Cuban. You have a Cuban playing the sidekick.
That's kind of fucked up, yeah. Now I see the fucked upness in it now.
And not, I love Al Pacino. I think Al Pacino was like top 3 best actor ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's in top 3 best actors ever. Fucking
Ooh,
effort.
who's your top two?
Ooh, man. All right, I'll probably get some hate for this.
Okay.
In order,
Mm-hmm.
my favorite actors. Number 1, Jim Carrey.
Ooh.
Jim Carrey, number 1.
Ooh.
There's never been an actor who could go the entire gauntlet of emotion and do it
I,
well.
I could match you on that. Robin Williams, R.I.P.
Robin Williams was really good too, but Robin Williams' comedy to me was not as funny as Jim Carrey's.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, he carries very funny.
Yeah, rest in peace, Robin Williams.
That's a piece, Robin Williams.
He was a legend.
Mm.
Number two,
Hmm.
Christopher Walken.
Yes.
And then number three, Al Pacino. And then
Ooh,
if we're going to round it out, 4 and 5, Robert De Niro is in there. And believe it or not, I'm going to get so much hate for this shit. Vince Vaughn is one of my top 5 favorites.
I'm not even mad at Vince Vaughn. I'm just mad Denzel ain't up in there.
Denzel is top 10.
Ooh, I want to hit this. I want to hit top 10 then. Who's some 6?
If I got to pick more, let's see. Best actors, top more. Samuel Jackson has to be in there.
6.
Denzel Washington has to be in there.
7.
Tom Hardy has to be in there.
8. Yeah, I like him. 8.
The guy who was in Django that played the doctor. His name's Christopher Waltz, I think it is.
Yeah, I think. I know
Super-
you're talking about. Yeah.
I think it's Christopher Waltz.
Yeah. Number 9.
Super dope actor.
He was amazing in that.
Yeah, super dope actor. And one more. I know I'm probably missing one of the big timers. Joe Pesci.
Oh, he's so slept on, bro, as an
Joe
actor.
Pesci.
So slept on. Like
How are we gonna say Casino and Goodfellas
without Joe Pesci.
without Joe Pesci?
Nobody can play that character but Joe Pesci. Like,
And I mean, look at he went from that to fucking Home Alone. Like, I mean, come on.
bro, they did him dirty in Home Alone. He didn't even get the freaking beat up on Macaulay Culkin's ass with his gays. It's like, what the fuck, man? Well, that was 10 questions plus with Nick. Oh man, that was great, bro. I appreciate again, Nick. It was an absolute pleasure to have you here, man. Appreciate you for gracing us with your presence, your knowledge, your takes, your uncut, raw, filtered. You know what I mean? So
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
definitely, bro. And if you wanna the floor is yours if you want to promote anything, you know, with street talk, personal things, any things you got going on, the floor is yours.
Man, Street Talk Battle League, man. Get in there, check it out. The talk is different. We trying to do some things, you know. I got personally a lot of music coming out this year, and I really just wanna wish everybody the best, man. You know, just everybody keep growing, keep grinding, keep doing it. You know, improve yourself every day. That's like the biggest piece of advice I wish I would have heard growing up was continually improve yourself.
Mhm.
You know, there's something you rarely ever hear. Just keep improving yourself, man. And you won't have to listen to me be an asshole so much.
You get to shut Nick up, and he'd be like,
Yeah.
"I agree with that. That was good." Next.
You know what I'm saying? That's that. You know what I'm
Yeah, but again, Nick, man, let me give you a round of applause. Appreciate you having you on the show, bro. It was an honor and pleasure to have a legend at your status coming through, showing love, man. Street talk all day. Check out for Nick John new music. I'm gonna put the links in the description.
Oh,
Nick, pleasure
y'all
having.
better get in there and check out my song I just dropped with Saigon called The Gauntlet. If y'all don't know who Saigon the Yard Father is, the abortion rate's too low in this country.
Oh my God! And check out No Words Needed featuring Mech. Did I say his name right?
Yeah.
No Words Needed is fire
No
too.
Words
All
Needed.
your songs are fire, bro. But that word, No Words Needed, I like that shit. Hard.
Appreciate you, man.
Shit bumping. But yeah, Nick, pleasure having you, bro. We're gonna be more contact because I want to hear more music from you. I'm gonna share it everywhere, you know, and everybody is going to, and they love the music, so you already know.
Salute, sir.
All right, bro.
Shout out to Red Pill.
Shout out to Nick Genre, Street Talk. Shout out to Nick Genre, man. Pleasure having him on the show. It was an honor. Street Talk in the building, of course. Shout out to Q. Shout out to Two Face OG. Of course, Nick was dropping jewels, man, for all the new artists. Speaking the truth, laying it out on the line, letting everybody know what's up. So a great artist. You guys, he got all the social medias, he got all the audios, he got music on YouTube, YouTube Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music. I'm gonna put the links in the description so you get to his music. Check out his joint Gauntlet, like he said, Saigon Expose, or also No Words Needed featuring Mech, and all new music he'll be showing you guys, showcasing across the world. So make sure to get again, thanks to Street Talk. They're always pushing the culture forward. Shout out and salute to them. I personally want to thank all the subscribers, the sponsors, the viewers for putting up with my crazy ass. But we're all a team. We all support each other. So you already know what time it is with that. So you know the deal. Comment, like, subscribe, click on the notifications. Stay tuned with all the Red Pill channel content coming up with the events, videos, etc. Tune in to Boss Talk later on tonight with me and CEO of Guerrilla Warzone, Battle League, Devilino the Truth. And finally, I'm going to leave y'all with these positive words. We should always have positive words at the end of the show. Success, let me just get this joint over here. Success is the sum of all small efforts, repeated day in and day out. Love y'all. Peace.